Here we are in section 1-3 with the solutions to 23 through 34. Number 23 says use the distributive property to multiply. So we're multiplying 3 times this x plus 7. And the distributive property means we distribute that 3 into whatever it is multiplying. So we get a 3 times x and a 3 times 7. There we go. Number 24. We take this -2 and distribute that. So we get a -2 times the x, and a -2 times 5 is a -10. So we have plus a -10, which we write as -10. Number 25, 4 goes in here like that, and we get 8x minus 28y plus 12. Again, 4 times 2, 4 times 7, and 4 times 3. Okay, in the next ones, we're supposed to go backwards. Factor this one. So we find out somebody jumped something in and it looks like there's a 5 in both places. So take that out and we're left with 10 divided by 5 is a 2y and 5 divided by 5 is a 1. Notice that if we jumped it back in, we get 10y plus 5. So that 1 is actually crucial that we did that. Number 27. Ooh, what could come out of there? 5 times 4, this is 6 times 4. It looks like a 4 could come out of there. And we would be left with a 5t minus 6s. Now notice you could have pulled out a 2 to begin with, and you would have had 10t minus 12s, and then you'd have to pull out another 2 to get it all the way down so there wasn't anything else you could take out. So that would be factoring and pulling out the biggest thing you could. But we will not worry about that at this time. All right, number 28. 4a minus 6b plus 12c. So what number could we pull out of all of that? A 4 doesn't come out of 6, but they are all even, so a 2 would come out. So a 2 is about the biggest thing we've got. This would be a 2a minus 6 divided by 2 is 3b. 12 divided by 2 is, there we go, plus 6c. And we can double check if we jump it back through. 4a minus 6b plus 12c, correct. Good. Number 29, combine like terms and simplify. So like terms are anything that have the same exact variable on them. And here we have 8a plus 25a. That means we can combine them. And it's just like 8 apples plus 25 apples, and we get 33 apples. Number 30. Ooh, here's something with m squared on it, and here's something with m squared. So we have by the associative and commutative properties, so nobody ever really says that, we can rearrange the 85 and the -15 m squared so the m squareds are together. But most of you will be able to just see, oh, we've got some m squareds together, but make sure you include that negative sign with it. So 21 of those m squareds minus 15 of those m squareds gives us 6 of those m squareds. And how many numbers do we have? A positive 85 plus 16, that is plus 101. All right, number 31. Combine like terms. So let's find all the x's. There's 1 x and there's 16 more x's. So that's 17 x's all put together. Then we have a -37y and a positive 13y. Those are opposite signs. So we subtract, we get 24 with the negative sign winning minus 24y. So in slow motion, we have a -37y and a positive 13y. We subtract those because they are like terms. We take the coefficients and subtract them because they're opposite signs. All right, next one. By order of operations, we have to do what's in parentheses first, but we can't because they're not like terms. This is where the distributive property that we used up in 23 is so valuable. If we jump this through like that, we now have 10x plus 12 plus 3x. Now this 10x is free to be combined with that 3x. We can get 13x plus 12. Excellent. All right, now we have number 33. Okay, yeah, so again, distributive property, let's get rid of the parentheses. We get 22z minus 4a plus 27a minus 3z. Those are the two a's we can put together. 27 minus 4 is 23a, and then the z's, 22 minus 3 plus 19z. And yeah, it's awesome. Now, the answer we could write is 19z plus 23a. The commutative property would allow us to write that in any order, since if we keep the terms together. So if the book has 19z plus 23a, or if that's how you decide to write it, that's perfectly fine. Okay, and the last one. Ooh, this is just a negative that's distributing over here. So we get negative 1/3 a minus 2/5 plus 2. Ooh, so a is the only term like itself, this negative 1/3 a, but these two can combine together, and we get negative 2/5 plus 2. That's 2 minus 2/5. Let's work over here. This is 10/5 minus 2/5 is 8/5. So this is negative 1/3 a plus 8/5. And that 8/5 could be written as 1 3/5 if you wanted to, or 1.6. This is kind of the standard, the conventional way of writing it right there. Okay, good.